Hi, my name is Valerie Keenan, and I recently graduated from Michigan State University. This past school year, I completed my full-year internship within Grand Rapids Public Schools in a fourth grade classroom. And once my internship ended in April, I had the opportunity to move back to Northwest Indiana, where I'm originally from, and I substitute taught for the remainder of the school year. During high school, I started thinking about going into education, and then during my senior year of high school, I had the opportunity to enroll in a vocational program. So I student taught half the day, and through that program, I learned a lot about lesson planning and classroom management and just how a classroom runs throughout the day. And during that year, I was able to work in a first grade classroom, second grade, and a resource room. And I really enjoyed spending time with my students and learning about their interests and their backgrounds. And the reason I decided to become a teacher is because I really enjoy helping students pursue their passions and find things that they're really motivated and interested in. And I really enjoy providing a classroom for students where students can take risks, try new things, work with other students, meet new people, and just provide a safe space for all students to explore their interests. I also think it's really cool seeing students grow throughout the year. It's something that brings me a lot of joy, and I get really excited when students are able to get through different obstacles and just be able to think deeper about things and problem solve in ways that they didn't think that they would be able to. And one thing I really like about teaching is that the process of learning and teaching is kind of messy in a good way. You never know how a lesson is going to go, but I really enjoy that every day is different and unique, and it always just keeps me on my toes, but in a good way. And during this past year and even other years when I've been in classrooms, I've enjoyed kind of the unknown of going into a classroom. Even though you go in with a plan, you still don't know what's going to come up, and just the small surprises and moments with your students is always really fun and exciting for me. I want to teach first grade because I think it's a really fun age. During my senior year at Michigan State University, I was in a first grade classroom throughout the whole school year, and it was really fun seeing their growth, especially in reading. And I really enjoyed working with that age. They're really fun, and I think going from kindergarten to first grade is a pretty big jump because they're learning to read a lot more and work with each other. And I think students in that age become a lot more independent, even though they still rely a lot on each other and the teacher. I think that jump from kindergarten to first grade is really big, and being able to see students' growth throughout the school year is really cool. And then going on to second grade, they're really confident and excited. I know that Lessenger Elementary really focuses on helping students become confident learners, and that really sticks out to me. Helping students find a love for learning aligns a lot with my philosophy as an educator. I think it's really important to make learning meaningful so students are engaged and active participants in the learning process. And I think it's really important to help students become critical thinkers in society, which I know is something that you as a school find really important. And I think it's really important to have students be able to see themselves in the curriculum and for them to see the curriculum as relatable to their lives. Actually, during my internship this past year while I was student teaching, I created a survey for social studies to get a better idea of what students are interested in and how they see themselves as active participants in society. And through that survey, I was able to pinpoint things that were important to my students and create lessons so that students were more engaged and active participants during social studies. So that was really cool that was a really cool project that I got to do, and I really enjoyed seeing students enjoy social studies because I think it's a subject that students don't initially see as exciting, but I think as a teacher it's important to make it exciting for students so that they see that it's meaningful and important to them and their lives too. So a big part of my philosophy is that learning doesn't end in the classroom or at the end of the school year. So I think it's really important that I work hard to help students find what they're passionate about and make learning fun and exciting for students so that they can continue to grow and learn about their interests beyond the school year that they have with me. And I think it's really important to model that excitement in the classroom. So when I'm presenting new information or starting a lesson, it's important that I show that I'm excited about teaching it so that students know it's something they should be excited about learning. And I think it's really important to create hands-on activities that are meaningful to students and help them grow as individuals in society. I also think it's really important to build relationships with students. I really enjoy learning about students' backgrounds and their funds of knowledge, and I think it's really cool learning about students and things that are different compared to myself, and also similarities that we have. I also really enjoy collaborating with other teachers and learning from them. As a first-year teacher, I know that I have a lot to learn as well as a lot to bring to the table, so I think it's really important to build connections with other teachers and staff in the school so that we can grow together as a team and a school and reach our common goal. Since I just finished up student teaching, I'm really excited to officially have my own classroom, and I'm also really excited to work and learn from other teachers and see my own growth throughout the year and for years to come. And I think it'll be really cool to take all that I've learned at Michigan State and during my student teaching and apply it to my own classroom and just get to work with students really excites me. So I'm really looking forward to this upcoming school year.